Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'll be showing you guys how to install an MBR muffler kit that I got from American Muscle's website on my 5.0 Ford Mustang GT. There's part of it right there, as you can see, with the clamps and everything to secure it. This is a bolt-on setup, so we won't have to do any cutting or welding to it, so it's gonna be nice and simple. This is the box right here. The rest of the kit right here, you can see everything is right there, all the pieces. That's all gonna be going into the car. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do this today in this video. Hope you guys like and enjoy the video. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so the first step on removing the exhaust, we're gonna go ahead and take out these two bolts right here from the hangers on the back. They're around size 13. You can use an air ratchet, an electrical ratchet, or even a hand ratchet for it. So this is gonna be the first step. We're gonna go ahead and loosen up these two bolts first, right here. Okay, so there's one right there. And the second one right there. You want to make sure you don't lose those two bolts. We're going to be using them again to install the new muffler on it. You can see right here, they usually got like a little guide right here on the hangers. You want to push it up a little bit and then move it to the side like that. Alright. Alright, so now that there's another two bolts right here from a hanger in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen those up as well. There's the bolt right there. I'm gonna break it loose first. And then alright, so there's one bolt from that side, and this one, I believe this one also has another bolt on the side. We're gonna go ahead and take that one out as well. Go up here. To get a shorter ratchet for it. Alright, so this is the second bolt right here. We're gonna break it loose first, and we're gonna go from there. Oh, guess we're not gonna be able to do it with this one. So let's go ahead and use one of our ratchety wrenches right here. It's a size 13. I'm gonna use it to break it loose. This is nice and handy right here. There it is. Now we can put a ratchet in there, make it a little bit quicker. A little bit of a tight spot right here. Alright, once you have that loose, go ahead and take the bolt out, push it up a little bit to get it off the guide where the hanger is at. There it is, and you see it's nice and loose now. So now we're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing with it. Alright, so now we're in the passenger side. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Break it loose first. There it is, nice and loose. And go ahead and take it out. There it is. Once again, make sure you don't lose the bolt. We'll be using it again. And now we're gonna take out the bolt for the hanger in the side right here, side of the muffler, using our size 13 ratchety wrench right here. Alright, nice and loose right there. And let's go ahead and use a ratchet right here. And then make sure you watch. Make sure you watch your fingers. So there it is. That's our second bolt. And you're gonna push it up the same thing to get it off the guide. You gotta push it up a little bit and move it to the side. There it is. You can see now the muffler is hanging and it's ready to come out almost. So let's go now, go to the middle, take the clamps in the front, and we should be good to go. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and remove these two clamps right here, holding the exhaust and the resonator from the resonator and back. So we're gonna do this one right here, this one, and this one to be able to separate it from the catback system. So let's see. So there goes one. Again, don't lose the nut and the washer. Put them aside. No se cae. Ahí está. And you're gonna make sure you don't lose this little spacer too. Put the washer and the nut aside as well again. Alright, so we're gonna do the other side now. And now you want to be careful, because now when you loosen this two now, most of the thing is gonna drop. We're gonna push the clamps back, so we gotta do it kind of careful. Kind of put the hand on it to hold it from falling. There's one nut, one washer. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and lift it from the back a little. So we're gonna have somebody help me, so I won't be able to film this part, but we're gonna go ahead and lift it evenly so we can push it back and get it out of the place. Okay guys, so as you can see, we removed the whole muffler already, the entire muffler, the catback system. So as we mentioned, we had to remove these 4 bolts right here. One thing that I want to mention is that when you're taking it out, you want to lift these tabs right here from the front, otherwise you won't be able to push it back. And then once you have it lift up right here, this little tab, you're gonna want to tap it with the hammer right here to push them back so they can slide out from the other half of the exhaust, and then push it back and it should fall right away. We're gonna be reusing this clamp, so you want to make sure you take them out from here, as we're gonna be using them to install the MBR muffler. So now we're gonna go ahead and push this aside. Also make sure you take out the hangers from right there, from that position. I already took them off. We're gonna be using those as well. So we're gonna push this aside and we're gonna go ahead and get our setup. We're gonna first install right here our H pipe is gonna go. So this is the part that's gonna go to the front, and this is the part that's gonna go over to the back. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna show you guys how it looks installed. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys why I'm doing it, because it's a little bit complicated filming and doing it when it's just you working by yourself. So once I have it installed, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So let's go ahead and get going with that. Alright, so we set up our clamps right here already back in the spot where they're supposed to be. Want to make sure that these tabs get folded back down so they can grab right here to this little tab to prevent them from coming out. Of course, once we tighten them, that won't happen, but you want to make sure you push them down afterwards. So we're gonna go ahead and install our H pipe right now, right here, bolt it on, and show you guys how everything looks from there. Alright, as you can see right here, I already have my spacer in there, my washer, my nut. We're gonna go ahead and kind of just get them to where it sits on the flat part before tying it down. And go ahead and tie it. Before you tighten it, you want to make sure you push the H pipe as far in as you can, and then we're gonna go ahead and tie it into place. See, it's nice and tight in there already. I'll make sure it's nice and firm right there. Make sure you have no air escaping through here. Of course, we might tighten out manually later or torque it down to make sure that it's not loose or too tight. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of the exhaust back there. So let's go ahead and set it up outside, and I'll show you guys how to put it back on right there. Alright, so we saw how to put the H pipes. We had to tighten the 4 bolts on top, put the washer, the spacer, and then the nut. Then we assembled the other part right here. They come with some clamps, as you can see right here. So now we're gonna tighten this nut right here, and then this one right here in the other side. Want to make sure there's nice and tight in there, that they hit. You usually have a stopping point right here in the pipe. So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and tighten it down right there since they're already set to position. So let's go ahead and tighten it right now. Let's see, it's gonna be a size 13 socket. I'm sorry, not 13, 15 socket. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten it right there. Sure doesn't go anywhere right there. I'm gonna do the next one right there too. Right there. Alright, so now that we tightened those bolts back there, now we're gonna go ahead and tighten the bolts right here, size 12 from the hangers. So we're gonna tighten this one right here, and then we're gonna also tighten this one right here from the other hanger. So let's go ahead and tie them. Alright, there's one right there. And there's 2 right there. Make sure they're nice and firm right there. You can see nothing moves, nice and stiff. You don't want any noises as you're driving around. Alright, so now let's go on to the other ones. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and tighten the bolts from the hangers on the back at the end of the tailpipe. There's one right here, one right here, and they're both gonna be size 12 sockets. So let's go ahead and tighten it. Flip it around. Hit the point right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and tighten the other one right here. sitting nice and flush right there. Nothing's moving. There's one down. Now we're gonna go ahead and move to the other side and do the same thing. All right, so now we're gonna do the same thing as we did in the other side. We're gonna do this one and then that one over there. There's that. And go ahead and tighten this one too. Alright, there it is, those two. Now for the next step, we're gonna go ahead and put the tips right here on the tailpipe. They also has 2 Allen wrenches, clamps that we're gonna be using right here to hold this down. So let's go ahead and do that one right now. Right now, to put on the tips, we're gonna be using an Allen socket right here, and we're gonna be tightening that bolt right there to stop this from flying out in the middle of the road. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten that bolt. Let's see. Let's get it one last tug right here. Okay, there you go. You want to kind of move it around. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. One more tug just in case. There you go. Alright, so there's that. So now, since we have that tighten, everything's nice and secure, we're gonna go ahead and move to the other side and we should be good to go. Then all we have to do is double check our work, make sure everything's nice and tight, everything's in position, and we'll start it up to see how it went. Alright, so now we're gonna do the same thing we did on the other side to this side. We're gonna go ahead and tie it nice and tight and hold it in position. And then let me look at it from the outside. Make sure it's straight. Ooh, no, I need to push it a little bit forward. A little more in. That's where I want it. Alright guys, so as you can see, the process of removing and putting a new exhaust was pretty much step by step and kind of simple. You probably will need some help. I had one of my friends help me out right here. This guy, his name is Eddie. Hope this video helped you guys. You saw in the video it was pretty simple. There was only a few bolts, some size 12, 13s. You probably will need a few tools like ratchets, sockets, maybe a floor jack. It'll probably be simple if you had one of those hydraulics lifts that lift the car all the way up. Probably be faster. It took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I was doing it under in the floor. You always want to make sure you're working safe, so make sure you get some jack stands. Maybe put a floor jack for extra protection under there. I want to make sure the car is nice and cool when you do it. And it kind of slipped to record before video, but I'll be putting a video of how the car sounds after I will be recording and putting it on this video too. So hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be posting more videos like this in the days coming soon. Once again, hope this video helped you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.